What's up everybody, this is Erica, it's for the win, and just like the PS4 with my first impressions, I'm going to go ahead and do that for the Xbox One. So sit back and enjoy, and hopefully I'll teach you guys something you don't know. Just in case you don't have the Xbox One and you're curious how this all feels, how the UI is, how the controller feels, that's all going to go down in this video, so hope you enjoy. Let's start with the UI. I absolutely love the UI. I know a lot of people were curious about this, they were saying it looks too much like Windows 8. I've never used Windows 8, but I know it has this tile type of stuff, and I thought it was going to be kind of messy. I thought it was going to be kind of hard to learn, but actually it was very easy to learn. The only reason why people kind of take long, well, I guess I should say just my own personal experience, the only reason it kind of took long for me to kind of get things down is because there's so much to do with it. There's so many things to learn, there's so many apps to go through, and yeah, but when it comes down to the basic layout, it's pretty simple. I mean, you got your games, you got your movies, music, apps over here. If you wanted to go straight to your apps and features, you would click this. I'll get to the voice commands in a second, but I'm just using the controller for right now. Game here, messages, friends. I'm going to show you guys the friends because I wanted to show you guys how it shows the feed for my friends, and it makes it feel like you're somewhat pretty connected to everybody. Even if you're not playing with them, you can kind of see what they're up to. It doesn't seem like there's a lot of people on actually there's a few on Xbox One. You can see right here, this is my uncle. He started playing Killer Instinct. That guy Freddy using YouTube. And it'll also show my 360 friends right here. It'll put in parentheses, that they're on the 360. The only thing I notice when it comes to messages and friends on the 360, I cannot hear voicemails from them, voice messages. I'd have to be on my 360 for that. So let's see. Oh, I wanted to show you this. This is where people can, this feed is where people can upload clips, which is pretty freaking awesome. I'll show you guys one right now. Speaking of messages. Pretty nice. Aw. Oh, he's actually playing my cousin. Okay, so they were playing each other. Sweet. So it's pretty cool, if somebody has a crazy ultra combo or some crazy epic kill in some game, they could just upload it and everybody could check it out. And it's right here on your feed. So I really love that. Think of it kind of like Facebook or Twitter for your friends on Xbox, and it's all video game related, and it's pretty cool. I like that a lot. Some people were kind of hating on this, saying, oh, it's just for people who want to be social, but like that's a bad thing. But the funny thing is these people use Twitter and they use Facebook and things like that, so why they would not enjoy this, I don't know. I think it's awesome. Wanted to kind of mention, as far as the social stuff, kind of want to touch on this. When it comes to the PS4, people don't talk on the PS4. People, obviously there's not a feed like this. I don't feel very connected on the PS4. And I know that's not like the biggest complaint in the world. I mean, it's there. You're on the PS4 to game. But when it comes to the social stuff, I realized I missed it on the PS4. I felt kind of lonely, like there wasn't a lot going on. Nobody talked in game chat. I kid you not, the first game I got into on Battlefield 4 on the Xbox One, people were actually talking. Or you know what, it could have been the second game. Either way, it was like the first couple of games. And since then, it's been pretty consistent. People talk, and I've been getting messages, I've been getting invites to party chats and things like that. On the PS4, not once did that happen. And I guess I kind of missed that. So if you're like me and you know what I'm talking about, you know that this stuff is pretty dang cool, you enjoy this stuff and value this stuff. So I think this console would be great for you if you feel that way, if you feel the same way as I do. I also mentioned that the PS4 UI was simple, it was good. I don't have complaints about it. It's just that it's so simple that it feels like it's not really next gen, and I didn't get that feeling from it. The Xbox One, I definitely get that feeling. This feels like it's the future of gaming, that this is really truly next gen. And also when it comes to this personalizing stuff, see how my tiles are purple? I just realized that I changed the color on my uncle's console because I logged into my name and I made it purple and it changed on mine. It kind of, I guess, stayed in the cloud and it kept my color, so that's pretty cool. Speaking of that, I was on my uncle's Xbox and we wanted to test the personalization of it. So what we did was I logged in, I created, I put my profile on his console, set this color, and while it was on my profile, we had him say, Xbox, show my stuff. And then his profile popped up immediately. So that was pretty cool. That works. Just in case you guys were wondering about that. As you can see, I was just playing fitness. I think right here is kind of what you've done recently, because I think when I was playing Battlefield 4 last night, it did record a moment for me. They do it sometimes, like if you get an achievement or you rank up or something like that. So I think I ranked up and then it said, it recorded that moment. So that's why upload is first. And then of course I was playing Battlefield, I was on my messages, and I was on fitness before that. So this is kind of like what you've recently done. Then over here you have your pins. And I haven't made a lot of them. I know I put Killer Instinct. But as far as the pins go, I think these can go for a while. You can put a bunch of them over here. All right, so let's talk about the connect and the voice commands, because I know some people are probably curious about that, wondering how well it works, what's the point of it, why do we have to have this connect? But I'm here to put all those worries to rest, because honestly, the Connect 2.0 is very, very, very cool and a huge step forward than the first Connect. I had the first Connect. I used it for Your Shape to work out and stuff like that, and that was more reliable on your hand gestures. I remember having to put my hand out to the left and hold it there just to pause the game. All of that is gone with this Xbox One and the Connect 2.0, because I'm sure if that game were to come back, I'd probably just have to say, Xbox pause, and boom, it would just pause. I have used it to navigate. I've used it to, like, for example, if I'm in game, I just say, Xbox, go home. And I would just immediately go home. Also, I want to point out that all the words that are in green is what you can say next as the Connect is still listening. As you can see on the top right, it's still listening. So if I were to say, messages, oh, I didn't make it. Xbox, go to messages. I just missed it. So as you can see here, there are the messages. I like to use the voice commands for this. I like to use the voice commands for bringing up my messages right away, bringing up my friends list right away, instead of going to the menu and having to go right here and click friends. I could be in game, which I'll show you right now. Go back to Battlefield. I could be in game, and let's say one of my friends pops up online or something like that. I could just say, Xbox, go to friends. And right away I can see, what is that person doing? Are they playing the same game I am? All that. You could even go directly to each feed that you want right here. Same thing with Xbox, go to messages. And boom, it would just pop it back up. So I use it more for that, and I actually prefer the voice commands because, like I said, if I'm in game, I want to see it right away. I don't want to have to go to the main menu and find the messages, or like, for example, on the 360, you'd have to hit the Xbox button, then go to your invites, your messages, all of that. Recent friends that you played with, you want to see their gamer tag or whatever, gamer score, whatever you guys want to check out. That is a lot easier now. You can just say it, and like I said, I actually prefer it than pressing the buttons on the controller. So I like to think of it more as that, like it really enhances the experience. It makes it quick, easy, and it's not so much, snapping in a football game or snapping in YouTube or music. I haven't yet used that stuff. That's going to be rare for me to be using. I'm using it for this simple stuff. And like I said, it's enhancing the experience. It's making it fast, easy. Xbox, go home. And, it's immediately there. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how to record an in-game moment, because I know some people might be curious about that. So let's just jump in a quick match. I guess, does it really matter? Do something quick. Oh, also Conquest and Rush are working, which I'm so excited about. I was playing both of them yesterday and just having a good time. The only thing with Conquest, though, is it did boot me out once, and I couldn't get back in. I think that was like during the afternoon yesterday. And so I was kind of like, I guess Conquest is still working out the kinks. I have no idea what's going on with it, but hopefully they fix it, So I'm just going to record I don't know, whatever happens in the first couple of seconds. Maybe I'll find somebody to kill, and I'll show you guys how it works. See, we got somebody using their mic. Kid in the background. Oh, it feels like Xbox, doesn't it? Just throw this crazy nade. Maybe it'll get somebody. I don't see anybody, really. There's a guy up here. Alright, so let's do it now. Xbox, record that. So as you can see in the top right corner, it's recording, or it did record those seconds, and I believe it immediately stops as soon as you say that. So it's not still recording. Anyways, Xbox, go home. Or, you know, I should just keep playing, and I'll show you guys how long it takes for it to get it ready for me to edit. Because it could take a minute or two. Depends, I think, on the clip or the game. I'm not sure. Someone's behind me. Did you get him? Yeah, you guys got him. You guys are awesome. So yeah, I mean, it could take a minute. Sometimes it's fast, sometimes it's slow. I haven't really calculated, you know, if there's a difference between, you know, games or what. Oh, and I don't know how I got that guy. My aim was off. So yeah, let's just say if I were to get a message or something, I would just hide or be in the respawn menu or whatever. Hopefully the TV's not too loud. Xbox, go to messages. And see, it would just pop up. I love that. I love that a lot. Someone's over here, I think. And unless you're in like a huge hurry to make a montage or something crazy, you know, you really want that clip, I don't really see waiting for it to be much of a problem, because I would just continue playing. But like I said, if you're in a big hurry to show somebody some crazy clip or whatever, it could take a little while. I'm kind of surprised how long it's taking now. Whoa, I'm almost so off. How is this guy not dead? Ah! Damn, it's taking a while. There it is. Okay. So, if I were to hold, I think it tells me to hold the button down for details. Whoops. There it goes. So you could just play your clip or edit it. But you know what? Let me quit the game. Xbox, go back. Oh, it's a little behind. So I'm gonna go ahead and quit. And let's get to that upload studio so I can show you guys what's doing. I like this feature a lot, but of course, as you know, a YouTube uploader, I know that it's not a lot of footage. It records like 30 seconds, but you can get a total of 5 minutes, which I'm not sure yet how that really works. Xbox, go home. So let's go ahead and start the upload studio. And who are these guys? So yeah, I'd go to my clips. And here is all my clips from being recorded. A few of these recorded on their own because, see, it says rank up. I think every time you rank up, it will save that moment, which is kind of cool. I mean, if you're really into, you know, remembering all your highlights and, hey, this is when I ranked up, or this is what I did to rank up, that's kind of cool. And of course, you could delete them if you don't want them anymore. Have some Forza. This is the one I put on my YouTube. I'm sure you guys probably checked that out. If not, go ahead. You can see the, you know, how the quality, how it looks, and everything. That was my latest video. So yeah, it does seem like it's still kind of working on getting together a preview here. But see, that was the clip. And if I wanted to edit that, I think I could. Yeah, right here. You press the start button for more options. Edit. And now it's taking us into Upload Studio. So this is kind of what it's kind of showing what you can do send it to SkyDrive, upload it, all that. So start editing. If you want to just trim it, or you can do picture-in-picture. Bookend, I'm not sure what that means. Multi-clip, okay, there we go. That's probably how you get to a 5-minute clip, is you probably put clips together. So if you wanted to make a little quick 5-minute montage or a little highlight reel or something like that, that would be your way of doing it. Let's just trim. I don't feel like being on camera right now. I'm in my pajamas. So let's, so it was 28 seconds, it wasn't even 30. Got that pretty quick. So what you do is you would trim. And you could basically move this where you want it to start, and then you can move your right stick. Okay, left stick's for the left side, right? And then right stick is for this side. Really easy. Press A for how much you want to trim. Let's go back. You could also record a voiceover, and you could also choose the skin, which is pretty cool. Let's just show you this. That's the one I used on my other one. Let's do chevrons. So if you want to test it, you just press X to play. And there's the little thing, the little chevron, whatever that is. So yeah, you can do little things like that. And then of course you would just click finish when you're done. And you can upload it to SkyDrive. You can upload it to just your friend feed. So if people look on their feed, they can see that you uploaded that. And it's pretty cool. I like it a lot. But like I said, being on YouTube and wanting to have more footage, most likely I'm going to use my Elgato a lot more. But it is nice to know that, hey, if I'm not recording and something crazy happens, all I got to do is record it and it's there for my keeping here on the Xbox One and on SkyDrive. So that's really cool. As far as accessing everything on SkyDrive, what did I do? How did I do it? I think I had to go to the website and download it to my computer. And then I sent it to YouTube after that. So pretty easy, not too much trouble at all. Let me get out of here. Xbox, go home. So yeah, that's pretty much how it. Let me pause this. It's kind of loud. How do I do this? How do I get out of here? Oh, just back up. So yeah, really cool feature. I wouldn't say it's necessarily, you know, the killer app of all time, but it's really cool. And if you are not a YouTube uploader, I could see you having so much fun with this, because this is your chance to get your stuff on YouTube. So that's kind of the edge that whatchamacallit, that Xbox One kind of has. However, I was really disappointed that we could not stream straight to Twitch. They say it's coming early 2014, but that's probably my biggest gripe when it comes to the Xbox One. They really kind of, I don't want to say drop the ball, because it is coming, but I'm kind of confused as why it's not here already. So PS4 definitely has the edge when it comes to streaming, obviously, but it's HDC protected on the PS4, so you can't hook up your Elgato or other capture card and then start recording. You have to go through some hoops. You got to jump through some hoops and buy some kind of strip thing that you got to buy. It's kind of pricey if you don't have the money or you don't want to spend it, which is my reasoning. I didn't want to spend the money. I'm going to wait till they do a patch, like I said in the other video. But so when it comes to straight up recording to your capture card, Xbox One does have the edge on that because it is allowed. There is no HDCP, and that's how you're watching it right now. So that's pretty much all I wanted to show you with the UI and recording. If you guys have any questions and you're curious about something, maybe something I didn't cover, let me know. But anyways, that's enough for the UI. This video is kind of going long. I'm going to go ahead and talk about the controller and the games in the next video. Stay tuned, guys.